I want to explore the enigma around the character designs and characteristics, including how many of them are truly in the show and what secrets they may be hiding. Why are they this way? How do they relate to one another? Greetings, friends. You're on the channel. Please subscribe. Press the like button below the video to expedite the release of the next video. Now, let's get started with the main characters and their designs. They are not only attractive to look at, their bodies are merely representations of them in this circus. Characters in For the Rest of Eternity must be exceptional at something in order to stick around. One way to be entertaining and maintain one's physical fitness in this environment is to divert attention, which is Jax's specialty. He chooses to be haughty and boisterous in order to stand out. Later on in the series, Gooseworks confirms that Jax is not entirely bad, though he will engage in some dubious behavior. We don't see much of Zubel in the pilot, but he is tall, lanky, has a nearly constant smile, is mischievous but soft, and runs away when things get tough, just like a real bunny. It seems that his only concern throughout the plot is getting access to everyone's doors because he has everyone's key. However, based on our conversations with them thus far, it appears that they are the type of person who will totally collapse. They can't truly say that their personality is entirely formed by their environment because of how much the people around them impact them, and under pressure, they get resentful of the world for not doing more for them. The rest of the characters are likewise peculiar, therefore I believe it's normal in this world that they are receiving more bizarre names. They are the most bizarre and abstract of the group, weary of all the games that Caine creates, as it is evident that they have no interest in this kind of thing. Look at Ragatha. She looks like a rag doll and is known for being beaten and mistreated. In the story, she is the first to suffer a blow, but she is making every effort to be kind and gentle, which is why she apologized to the Pomni for the mess she caused when she was beaten up. I believe that in real life, she has also been cruel, hostile, and overbearing in response to that experience. With a clean slate and erased memories, Wrath appears to be a severe people-pleaser. However, if you look at her actions throughout the series, she is nearly always watching out for others, checking in on them and offering support when necessary, even when she is in actual danger. For example, when she sees abstracted KFMO, she tries to calm him down instead of running away to save her life from insanity. And when she is abandoned by Pomni, she still apologizes. Kinger is the oldest character in the universe and the game itself. His design is essentially a chess piece of King, the most significant person on the board, but it looks as like he is giving up on his rules and is only trying to survive by hiding behind the pillows. Perhaps he was the most significant figure when he and his queen first arrived, but these days, he is constantly in the background, babbling about some bug collection. He is the most unstable, neurotic, and closest to going insane, but he is also, despite being the most contextually educated of them all, he is unable to convey his extensive understanding of the environment in which they all live with anyone due to severe dissociation and madness. Even Jax, who assumed he would be next in line, was impressed when CFMO abstracted before Kerr, given that chess is the most stable and ancient game in the world, and that the Queen has a more interesting and powerful set of moves in the original game than the King, who can only move one square forward. I believe he was mostly okay before his Queen died. If he had retained his memory, he might as well have been the most significant character, although the least effective due to the gameplay in the original game. I prefer to believe that Gangle has two masks. We only get to see her briefly using the comedy mask, but I can't wait to see more of her wearing a fixed mask. Although she is hiding behind a mask the entire time, I'm looking forward to seeing her happy personality because I know she won't be depressed for the remainder of the show. She looks so confident when this form isn't broken. In fact, she is so fragile that even her body is just a ribbon in this picture body is nearly completely shapeless, readily deformed, and unravels Jax is almost abusing her with these flow lines. We witness him pushing her twice and stepping on her broken mask to break it even more. I don't think she deserves this kind of treatment from him. Additionally, PNE, a figure of a jester, is a more appropriate character for this circus than the regular doll. Perhaps in the real world, she was a joke to others, small, confused, and weak. She mentions using a headset to enter the game as though she is not referring to a game that she purchased. Rather, she describes it as strange, as if she simply noticed it on the table and played it out of curiosity. This is a cunning move that she shouldn't have done, but she did, and now she's stuck here forever. She may be one of the game developers, as I mentioned earlier in the video, but she may also be an intern at this company. She is constantly ignored, never taken seriously, and the target of jokes directed at higher-ups. Nevertheless, she is very curious, so out of frustration, she is attempting the rumored experiment that she isn't supposed to be able to access, or something that has been abandoned in the basement of the business known as CNA Last. But not least, C is officially verified as an AI with good intentions, despite my initial suspicions to the contrary. Goosework stated during a recent stream that he is not willing to make the characters' lives miserable, but not everything he does turns out as intended. Considering that he is only an AI, this may be true, but I am still troubled by the fact that he is not assisting characters who have been abstracted in any way, even though he is perfectly suited for the role of, if you had to put everyone in one category, I'd say entertainment for the headmaster, because he seems to be eating everything with his lips, eyes, and even watches that he is holding in his hands. Though some of them are only loosely regarded as toys, I am aware that I previously stated that they are toys. With his emblems of theater, which is seen as a kind of amusement, Gangle is a mask of comedy and tragedy, Kinger is a game piece that also serves as entertainment for me, much like a jester does for us in a circus. The other characters are toys that provide us with entertainment in different ways, and Headmaster Caine offers a variety of ways to enjoy the entertainment. These are just the main characters that we are aware of. There are still hints of background characters that are already quite well liked. One of the set pieces in the pilot, where there are several bedrooms, is Queenie Kerr's wife. It's kind of, although it's difficult to tell, there are more than 6 of them. In one of my previous videos, I showed you pictures of every door. There are 14 doors on each side of the hallway, and almost half of them are mannequin doors, which are both toys and tools, which makes sense given that they're acting as NPS in this world. The background characters are themed to another video about the incredible digital circus. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoy this video and if you like to view a study of these characters similar to, and to ensure you don't miss the upcoming videos, hit the bell and subscribe to the channel.